Hello everybody, welcome to StraightA, Dawson here, back with another video, and we're keeping on the UFL, United Football League schedule here for now, just because I want to kind of talk a little bit more about it. I want to learn some more. Right now I have a little tier list. We're going to be ranking the USFL and the XFL's former 8 teams each, so 16 teams total, to see if I think the location, the team logo, the team name, and all that good stuff would make a really good, addition to the UFL, or in terms of like, do I think this is the proper place to do it? Now, in more details will come into the video, but I want to kind of cover the UFL a little bit more, and I'm going to cover a little bit more of the rosters here pretty soon. That way I can learn. After the first recap video, we'll go over like rosters and star members and more some like certain thoughts I have about the UFL currently. So we'll see how that goes. But before we get started, please leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment any suggestions down below for any of the content we produce. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. So, as I kind of stated in the intro, basically what this is going to be doing is I'm going to be taking the name, so what location they are, the name, the logo, the appearance, the, just kind of the overall aesthetic of the team, and say, does this team deserve to be in the UFL, or does it not? I am not taking into account the history of these teams or the win-loss records, because I know a lot of the teams that won last year, or upper tier teams, probably were the ones that went on. So I'm going to kind of look at the markets of each of these teams and each of the teams' logos and overall vibe, and say, do I think this team is like the most unique team? So like, it really helps if you have a really unique team name and team position, that type of stuff. But if you're in an oversaturated market and you're not, not in the best fan base area, and you have a crappy logo and crappy team name, I'm going to rate you lower. I have 100% repping, meaning you are top of the top. I agree. Honestly, I'm going to name this something else. No, I'm not. We're going to go 100% repping. I was going to do like NFL ready, but that sounds a little too cheap. I don't think any of these logos are that great. Pretty great choice in the second. Solid is third. There are better options. They're like, okay, they're fine. Just not the choice I would have gone. Pretty much everything's better, and then why are you here? So why do you exist? So we're going to give it a quick start here. We have the San Antonio Brahmas. Texas has a lot of sports already. It's a big state. It's very populated. The logo is pretty cool. Brahmas is a pretty good name. Brahmas, of course, with the the rock here. I think it's a pretty solid choice. I think that Texas is a little too big. San Antonio is pretty good of a location, especially in football, since we have Houston Texans, we have Dallas Cowboys, and all that good stuff. And of course, you can go into college a little bit more. You can go into basketball and other sports too. But I think it's just a solid choice. I have no complaints about it. The logo's fine, the name's fine, the location's fine. This is pretty much a definition of a solid choice. Like, okay, cool, you got it. You moving on. We get the Houston Roughnecks. And I'm not a big fan of this one, I'll be honest with you. And I'm going to put in just not the choice I would have gone. Houston already has a football team there, so I get it. It's a little bit better. And I'm not saying that you have to have no other teams there, but it's rough. The logo, I don't know what that logo is. It's H. It looks like a kind of an oil rig is what they're going for, I'm guessing. The Roughnecks, nothing matches up there. And I'm not going to put it in Why Are You Here, because I think Houston's still a fine enough place. The Roughnecks is kind of a cool name, and the logo isn't horrible. It's just that nothing matches up. The whole, the location's not the most unique, and the logo could be improved. The Roughnecks is fine. All of these are just like right above, like, not putting them into Why Are You Here. I'm kind of just content with it's just not the choice I would have gone. I think there's a lot of things I would have changed, or at least would have lined up better. If two of these things would line up better, 100% probably would be up higher, but Houston Roughnecks, this feels like a weird choice here. So next up, we get the Seattle Dragons. Automatically, I don't like this logo at all. This dragon does not look good, and I think there's a lot of other better dragons you can make. Seattle, Washington, sure, I guess is fine, but I feel like, man, I don't know. I feel like an Oregon, a Montana choice would have been better. I know there's not big markets there, but still, Seattle feels ununique, but it's not awful. Dragons is a cool name. Logo's fine. So, like, I'm going to put there better options, purely because that logo just looks really bad to me. Seattle doesn't wow me. Dragons is a damn cool name. I'm not going to lie. It's just that there are some better options. I just think that overall, you're like, you're fine. I guess you exist, but like there are definitely some better options out there. So I see why they didn't really come back here. The Arlington Renegades. Dude, Arlington, pretty damn good choice. The name is pretty good. The only thing keeping me, from putting it in 100% is I know what they're going for with the logo, but like, come on. Like, I don't know. I feel like there could be something a little bit more done with that logo, and it being 100% repping, 100% there. I'm putting this one, look at that. Somebody commented on a post I was tagged in Instagram. Arlington, great choice. Name, great choice. The logo, it's just missing something. It feels a little too abstract. I'm going to put it in pretty great choice. Right now, it is the best option we have seen, 100%. But not anymore, because the Birmingham Stallions. Come on, that's fucking cool, dude. The logo looks legit. The name Stallions, Birmingham, Alabama is a great choice for a football place. I love this. I absolutely love it. Everything about this is pretty damn cool. The Birmingham Stallions are like the most unique logo, the most unique team name, the most unique location, and all that are in superb condition. I don't even have like a slight a slight nitpick on it. Like, all of this is cool, all of it matches up, and I think it's one of the best choices for going into the UFL. The Vegas Vipers. So Vegas, the big market, so I get it, but like, you already got the Raiders there, so it kind of goes down. Honestly, is there a better name for this, or a better logo for this? Because if this is their, I'm gonna look up a different logo. What are they going for here? Like, I'm on their old TikTok or X account, not TikTok, or Twitter account, or old Twitter account, now X, I guess. And I just don't know what that is. Like, what is that? Is that like supposed to be eyes? Is that supposed to be a tail? Is that supposed to be a face? That logo is awful. The Vipers, pretty damn cool name. Vegas is like, honestly, like, there's a lot of cool things. This logo is just like really throwing me off, like really badly. Like, to have, it's basically got 3 criteria: location, a name, and the actual logo. And when one of them is pretty bad, you automatically go down to pretty much, there are better options, because basically you got like a 67 on the test, which I guess is more like a solid choice. But I think I'm put it at the bottom of there are better options, because, like, again, I think Vegas is not the greatest choice, so I think you can knock it down a little bit. And I think the Seattle Dragons, honestly, is a team that you could put up in the solid, but this logo is bad. The Vipers is cool, especially it being in Vegas. Vegas Vipers, I like alliteration. Man, maybe I do put it here. I'll put it up here in solid, because I guess I see kind of what they're going for in, like, eyes, I guess. Or is that like I honestly just cannot tell. Like, this looks like nothing to me. Or just going for a V? Is that what they're going for? Is that all it is? Oh, fine. Oh, God. If that's what they're going for, that's not great. I'll put it in solid because I like Vegas Vipers. It's a good market. I think it's overdone, but I'm gonna put it above Seattle Dragons, and there are better options, I think. No, I'm gonna put it above I'm gonna put the Seattle Dragons above the Vegas Vipers. Oh, dang, this is a tough one. Both these are crap in one way, especially the logo. Fine, we're gonna put it in. There are better options. We may change that up a little bit later. We get the Orlando Guardians. Florida's so overdone. Guardians, I guess it's like a cool little cougar thing, I guess. It's fine. The logo's cool. Guardians is a fine name, but it feels like an XFL team. It feels like a UFL team pretty well. So I'm going to just put it in solid below Brahmas. Just nothing wows me. Orlando's, like, Florida in general is really done, but Orlando, I guess, is at least unique, so I'm going to keep it in solid. So we'll keep it there. Houston Gamblers. I'm going to put this at why are you here? That's a lousiest logo. Houston again. We've already got my my previous statement about that. And the Gamblers, the Houston Gamblers. I mean, I guess there's like some. Is that even a big gambling state? I don't even know what the gambling status of Texas is. So I'm gonna do whatever. It goes in why are you here? It's the worst one by far so far. DC Defenders. So Washington DC, considering there's no NFL team that actually in by name. I guess you get the Washington Commanders, which is supposed to be Washington DC Commanders, basically. Take that as you will. I guess technically they have that market, but DC Defenders is so much better than Washington Commanders. Just think about that. DC Defenders. You got alliteration, and you are kind of defending the capital type deal. It's not the coolest logo. It's a pretty great choice. I'm going to give it just below the Renegades. Honestly, I was going to probably give it a little bit higher, but it's just a letter. But DC Defenders is really cool. I think it's way better than like the Washington Commanders, for example. I just think it's a more unique name. Again, it feels like a UFL team, but then again, all of these do, except for maybe the Birmingham Stallions. I'll be honest with you. That sounds pretty damn cool. So I'll put it in pretty great choice, but below Renegade, because the logo is the only thing kind of getting me off about that one. And at least it's different. So I'm going to put Defenders in pretty great choice. We get the Memphis Showboat. So Tennessee, whatever. What you can say whatever about the market. Showboats. I mean, I guess, sure, Memphis Showboats, the logo's fine. It's just a solid choice, I think. I think it's below both of these other teams. I don't think there are better I think there are better options, but, I don't think it's quite as bad to go down there because everything's just fine. The name's fine. The logo's fine. The location's fine. Solid choice below Brahmas and Guardians. We got the Michigan Panthers. And of course, this is like Michigan Panthers. I don't like this logo. I don't like the name Panthers. It's already done in football. It's pretty bad there. The logo's pretty bad. Michigan's a fine location, I guess, but like, eh. So like, I am gonna put it in not the choice I would have gone for because the logo's not great. The Panthers is overdone. I just don't like much about this team. I'll be honest with you. I think that it's just not. It's cool looking, I guess. It's kind of cool looking, which is kind of keeping it out of Why Are You Here? But Panthers are done, so like I don't know what. And Panthers doesn't make sense for Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. I actually don't know the exact location of this place, but it's just there's nothing here that I love at all, and it's kind of just like, yeah, I'm gonna put it below the Houston Roughnecks even. Which honestly, I feel like it was a little hard on Houston Roughnecks, so I feel like I should put it a little bit above. Maybe I should put it like above the Vegas Vipers because I kind of like the Houston Roughnecks better than the Vegas Vipers. But I think I like the Seattle Dragons more. Honestly, I might put the Vipers here because the Vipers is a cool name, Vegas Vipers. Oh, but then the logo is really bad. It's just a V in a very unique looking way. I'm gonna go with right here. Oh my gosh, this is really hard. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Vegas Vipers here and the Houston Roughnecks. They're gonna swap spots. The New Jersey Generals. So a team that's actually called New Jersey. I'll give them a. I won't count them off for that. The name, or I guess the logo's kind of cool. 5 stars and like a little badge thing. Generals is fine name. Again, it's kind of just solid. Like, I don't think I'll put it above Orlando. There's nothing that's great. There's nothing that's bad. We'll keep it there. The New Orleans Breakers. What the fuck is a breaker? Is this like literally a windbreaker type deal? Logo, I just can't. Hold up. So it literally looks like it's abstract art again. I'm just looking at it on OBS so you can make sure you can see it. But like, it's literally just a bird in like a wave for New Orleans. Like, I don't know. That's pretty damn bad. And that's a pretty bad name. I'm gonna put it a little bit above Houston Gamblers just because I like it slightly better, but like that's pretty bad. Philadelphia Stars, not great either. The logo's pretty bad. The Stars is just so unoriginal. There's a basketball team, I think, named the Stars, right? The logo's not great. Philadelphia is I mean, it's fine, I guess, but it's not anything. Maybe I'll put it at the bottom of just not the choice I would have gone, but like it's not very good. I got nothing to say. It's just the logo's bad, the name's not great, and the location's not great. So we'll keep it there. I have just nothing to say about them. Pittsburgh Maulers. Maulers, and it's a fucking guy with a sledgehammer. I mean, I guess it kind of is cool with the Pittsburgh thing. I'm going to put their better options. Honestly, I'll put it at the top of it because I think I like Pittsburgh Maulers and the logo a little bit better than Seattle Dragons. But I'm not going to put it in solid. I'm going to put it slightly above Seattle Dragons and just above the Houston Roughnecks as well. St. Louis Battlehawks. St. Louis, great location. Logo, pretty good. Again, I'm going to put it in pretty great choice. Probably... Honestly, do I give it above here? Battlehawks, it's got the wings, so at least it's there. You know what? I'm gonna put it in pretty great choice. I just think that maybe if you had like a slight eagle head or something, or like slight other kind of bird head from right there, I think it goes in 100% repping. But I think the St. Louis Battlehawks, for one, the location's amazing. Honestly, it's probably the best location other than maybe Birmingham. Arlington's also pretty good. So very, very. I don't know, St. Louis and the Birmingham were the best locations. The name is pretty damn cool. The logo's this close, just like the Renegades. But I'm going to put it right there. I think the Stallions first, Battlehawks right below it, Renegades next, DC Defenders next. I like both of those. Maybe DC Defenders above Renegades. Maybe. I'm trying to debate. I'm going to put DC Defenders above Renegades. I think I'm okay with that. Then Brahmas being right below that. Guardians next. New Jersey Generals, like slightly below that. Memphis Showboats right below that. Maulers, Seattle Dragons. Houston Roughnecks. Maybe I'm being too hard on them. Because I like that logo and the location. And the name probably slightly. The name's probably a little bit worse than Dragons. I'll put the Houston Roughnecks in the middle of our better options. Then Seattle Dragons, then Vegas Vipers, then Michigan Panthers, then Philadelphia Stars, and New Orleans Breakers, and Houston Gamblers. That's how I feel. Tampa Bay Bandits were like an old USFL team, I think, so I'm not going to count them because they were like not in the last few years of iteration, so we're just going to leave them alone. But yeah, this seems about right. So in my own perfect world, in the 8-man league here, be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it would just be the Stallions, the Battlehawks, Defenders, Renegades, Brahmas, Guardians, Generals, and Showboats. So pretty much I got what I want, except the Guardians and Generals are not around anymore, and it's the Roughnecks and Panthers. So take what we can get, question mark, who knows. But that was actually kind of fun, kind of going over these logos and kind of talking about the locations, stuff like that, which seems kind of cool. So I like this video. I hope you guys did too. StraightA Dawson will be out of here. See you guys later.